Welcome back. I'm your tour guide, Kurt. In previous episode, we learned about the definition of culture and the Pingtung's culture, people, and the landscape. Today, we'll dive into some of the exciting festivals, delicious food, beautiful arts, and most importantly, how to introduce these cultural treasures in English to foreign friends. And here's what we will cover today. Key festivals in Pingtung, traditional local foods, arts and crafts, useful English phrases and presentation tips, a fun challenge to practice.
Liuqiu Island in Pingtung on Wednesday
Look
night
at
held the
this
grand
video
finale of
about
the
talking
annual
about
King
very
Boat Burning
important festival
Festival.
in
The folk
Pingtung on
ceremony honoring the
Formosa
deity Wang
News.
Ye is held to cleanse the island of evil and pestilence. The 7-day event featured parades and rites, and it ended with a massive boat bonfire that was aflame until the early hours of Thursday. Hundreds of people escort the king boat down to Zhongao Beach of Liuqiu Island. Worshippers and onlookers follow in procession, ready to watch the boat go up in flames. When the time comes, a thunderstorm of firecrackers goes off and the boat is set alight. The blaze symbolizes a smooth journey to heaven, a cleansing of pestilence and evil. The flames towering into the night sky was a grand spectacle to behold.
It was magnificent. It was burning until about 4 a.m. It was past 4 and it still hadn't gone out.
Every 3 years, Pingtung's Donggang, Nanzhou, and Liuqiu each celebrate the King Boat Burning Festival. This year, the last fire of the festival was held in Liuqiu. The boat burning came after 6 days of prayers for rain, parades, and offerings.
Bad things and pestilence can be loaded on the king boat to be taken away, to be wiped out.
Visitors came from afar to join locals at the festivities. This year, nearly 20,000 people arrived at Liuqiu in just one day. Big crowds watched as flames turned the boat to ash, bringing hopes of a better future. Liuqiu Island in Pingtung.
So one of the most famous festivals in Pingtung is Donggang King Boat Festival. It is held every 3 years and involves a spectacular boat burning ceremony to pray for safety and a good harvest. The whole community comes together to build and decorate a large wooden boat. On the festival day, the boat is carried to the sea and set on fire in a ritual that symbolizes sending away bad luck and welcoming blessings. It's not only a religious event, but also a symbol of unity and cultural identity. Have you ever been to Donggang before? Don't hesitate, just pay a visit now. Besides the cultural event, Donggang is also famous for its fresh seafood, like sashimi around the harbor market. You really can't miss it, the gourmet, when you are here. Pingtung is also home to several other wonderful exotic festivals. The Indigenous Harvest Festival, where tribal groups celebrate the end of the harvest season with traditional dances, music, and food. The Taiwan Indigenous Culture Park, located in Pingtung County in southern Taiwan, is 24 kilometers away from Pingtung City. The large and spacious park is located in a mountainous area of 145 to 220 meters above sea level, and therefore the natural scenery here is beautiful and fantastic. So if you are into indigenous culture in Pingtung, should you never miss this gorgeous park. Please look at the video here.
Wow, this place is huge. It's one of the most valuable and the biggest cultural park in Taiwan. And the park is so big that you even have to take the tour bus inside. This is like, I don't know, this is not even a park. I think this is like a valley. This is huge, this is massive. Wow, look at the view.
If you want to learn about the many indigenous communities in Taiwan and understand their differences, then I highly recommend paying a visit. The park showcases 16 different cultural traditions. Through guided tours and activities, you can learn the traditional costumes and wisdom of Taiwan's indigenous peoples. For all activities, there are instructors on hand to provide guidance and explain their significance and symbolic meanings.
Alright, I'm gonna give it a try. Wow. Slate. After the private tour, I want to explore the park by myself. And it was really hot outside. When I entered the slate house, it's much colder. Isn't that amazing? You will also notice the entrance is quite low. There are two reasons for that. First, it works as a protection against the enemy back in the days. And second, because it's really low, so you have to bow your head when you enter to show the humility and respect as a guest.
Besides preserving tradition, the park's exhibition hall also hosts special exhibitions by contemporary artists who incorporate indigenous elements into their works. After a day of exploration, there's also a space to relax and appreciate art.
With so many attractions, if you ever come, I would suggest a longer stay. But unfortunately, we only have 24 hours. Let's move on to our next destination.
Okay, next, the Lantern Festival, held in Pingtung Park, is a joyful event with beautiful lantern displays symbolizing hope and happiness. Each festival is an opportunity for locals and visitors to connect with Pingtung's cultural heritage. The Pingtung Festival of Lights, formerly known as the Pingtung Lantern Festival, mainly held in the Wannian River banks and the areas of County Residence Park and the Shenli Star Village, were added to festival from 2022 to create 3 joint lantern exhibition areas. The different themed lantern areas has incorporated Pingtung's local culture and customs into the event, so that visitors can develop an in-depth experience of Pingtung County when they are appreciating the wondrous lantern displays. Next, let's talk about knowing the 2 major festivals. You must be curious about the famous food here in Pingtung. Food is delicious way to experience culture. Pingtung has many specialties. Donggang bluefin tuna is famous across Taiwan for its fresh, high-quality seafood. The tuna season is around April to June annually, and it's been held for 25 years. If you are a sashimi lover, you should put the festival on your travel list. In addition, Hakka Lei Cha, or Sandan tea, is a traditional tea-based dish mixed with herbs nuts, and rice, known for its health benefits. The legend has it, an experienced army doctor comes to their rescue by following an ancient recipe for lei cha. He grinds tea leaves, wild gingers, and the rice together, and intermixes the paste with water. He then serves the tea to the sick soldiers and cures their diseases. Therefore, Lei Cha is sometimes referred to as three life tea, since it has this incredible ability to bring people back to life. Last but not least, indigenous millet wine, brewed by tribes such as the Paiwan, is used in ceremonies and celebrations. These foods tell stories about the people and the land of Pingtung. If you happen to visit the Shenshan area at Wutai Township, you should give a try. But remember, don't drink and drive.
Wow, this room is really beautiful. All the beads and the jewelry, as well as the pots. It's really, really beautiful in here.
Yes, so now we have a chance to try how to make the glass beads. And Anki here will show us how to progress. This is the final product, different colors, different patterns. And then here is the material later we will use.
它这个是我们自己研发的一个金土，可以捏它哈。
Press it, don't be afraid.
好，那就这样子，从中间插到里面。
Like a marshmallow, roll it on the table to make it smooth. Crystal beads are very important to them as they are mostly used in weddings. So now we're making a jewelry of Taiwan village. Because there's so much different meanings, so they will choose which one is suitable for your events. Like if you're wedding, maybe you would choose a different kind.
It's like you can do anything with this. I've seen over her studio, all kind of things. You think about bracelets, you think about, but the curtains, the everything, everywhere, paintings, like made out of beans. So I see endless possibilities to use this. I think it's super cool. It's not like you are doing one thing and it's just for one thing. It's like so many things you can do with it.
Right.
I think it's amazing.
Yes. Even it's not perfect, but it's still beautiful. Right. We have to accept our imperfect.
Yeah.
So encouraging. Thank you, Anki.
Thank you, Anki.
谢谢。
哇，你们好棒哦，一下子就学会了。
Thank you.
So this video tells you about the Pingtung's indigenous tribe of masters of art and craft. Like the Paiwan beadwork features intricate designs that represent nature and history. Okay, next the photo on the left shows the Rukai's weaving uses geometric patterns, which has passed down for generations. So you can visit any authentic artistic shops to understand more about their culture on the weaving. Besides, indigenous arts. Local temples showcase beautiful carvings and paintings that reflect religious devotion and artistic skills. Just like the tattooed hand of a Paiwan woman in the right photo, among the Paiwan indigenous people, both hand and body are tattooed. Women wear hand tattoos and men wear body tattoos. There are different designs depending upon one's clan, social class, and identity, but all represent honor, dignity, beauty, and courage. When sharing your culture with foreigners, it helps you to have simple, clear phrases ready. Here are some examples. So you can look at the monitor here. Pingtung is famous for its blah blah blah. One unique festival is blah blah blah. The food is special because blah blah blah. So here, try to use comparisons they can understand. Like it's similar to Thanksgiving, but we celebrate the harvest with dancing and singing. Don't forget to smile and speak slowly when you are trying to explain the indigenous cultures. And here are some examples, sentence patterns you can make use of. Like the first one, Pingtung is famous for its landscape because it boasts a diverse mix of mountains, plains, rivers, and coastlines, creating stunning natural scenery all year round. Yeah, so if you want to talk about beauty of Pingtung County, you can use this kind of combinations. Try to introduce foreigners how does Pingtung look like and how wonderful Pingtung is, how beautiful Pingtung is. Or you can also use the second example. One unique festival is the Kimboat Festival in Donggang, which is held every 3 years to honor the sea deity and pray for peace and safety. So the festivals are quite important in the Pingtung area, especially there are some certain major festivals that we always talk about. So you can try to make examples of the Kimboat Festival so that the foreigners might be very curious about it, spend time on studying on it. Okay. And the third sentence, the millet wine at Shenshan Aboriginal area is special because it is traditionally brewed by the local Paiwan and the Rukai tribes using ancient method passed down through generations. So if you want to introduce the special food or drinks, especially this kind of alcohol from the Aboriginal like people, you probably need to try it by yourself first. Then you can try to recommend and also talk about your own experience to the foreigner, so that they might be have a very authentic experience or feelings from your descriptions. Okay, so this is the third example. And here you can also practice saying this or create your own version. Okay, so this is my example. My hometown is Pingtung. In southern Taiwan, we have a festival called the Donggang Kimboat Festival, where people build a large boat and burn it to pray for good luck. It's a very exciting and important event for our community. Okay, so this is a short example you can use and adapt. So you can practice saying this or create your own version. Okay, so you can try to choose one festival, food, or craft from Pingtung and describe it in 3 sentences in English. Try to explain what it is, why it's important, and what you should recommend to a visitor. You can write this down and practice speaking it aloud. Thank you for joining me. For this journey into Pingtung's culture. Remember, share your culture helps build bridges between people. And keep practicing your English introductions and be proud of your heritage. See you next time. Bye bye.